Controlling the ball is one of the most important floorball skills. The player controlling the ball, without being taken on by an opponent, does not need to focus on the ball and can assess the play situation. He provides his teammates time to find space and provide an option for playing. He determines the game tempo and can bring his teammates into play by passing them the ball. In play, the opponents can attack from many angles, narrowing the playing space. Under pressure from opponents, it's necessary to have a variety of dribbling techniques to keep the ball. One-handed or two-handed ball carrying depends on the play situation. The one-handed grip is suitable to advance the ball in a fast break situation. The two-handed grip is used close to the body to protect the ball, carry the ball, pass or shoot. The best technique to retain possession of the ball is to keep your body between the ball and your opponent. The body is always found between the opponent and the ball. It's necessary to have good footwork and a lower center of gravity. To win a one-on-one situation, the opponent is often deceived with a feint. Good ball handling, sufficient distance from the opponent, and quick tempo or directional changes make the feint possible. With the body balk, the player attempts to give the opponent a false cue of his movement in order to get past him. A quick, surprising change of direction brings about the desired effect. The stick is pointed to a certain direction to give the opponent a false cue in order to trick him into an inappropriate decision. Stick feints are possible on the forehand or backhand side. The ball is carried past the opponent. One possibility is to pass the ball between the opponent's legs. To surprise an opponent, a sudden change of direction is essential. By a sudden change of direction, the ball carrier gains a slight advantage over his opponent, which he can take benefit of. This feint can also be done in motion. With passing and shooting feints, the ball carrier displays another possible action. With eye contact and body positioning to a teammate, a pass is signaled, but the player decides to carry the ball past his opponent. With a backswing, a shot is feinted. If the opponent reacts to it, the player can carry the ball past him. With the body balk, the player attempts to give the opponent a false cue of his movement in order to get past him. With the body balk, the player attempts to give the opponent a false cue of his movement in order to get past him. The ball is carried past the opponent. One possibility is to pass the ball between the opponent's legs.
Um den Gegner zu überraschen, ist eine plötzliche Richtungsänderung wichtig. Durch den überraschenden Richtungswechsel.
With passing and shooting feints, the ball carrier displays another possible action. With eye contact and body positioning to a teammate, a pass is signaled, but the player decides to carry the ball past his opponent. With a backswing, a shot is feinted. If the opponent reacts to it, the player can carry the ball past him. A defender with a parallel position, face-to-face, towards the attacker can easily be passed. If he stands side-on, he can react quicker to the opponent's movements. The defender always tries to block the defensive line, which means that he constantly tries to stay between the ball and his own goal in order to prevent a direct shot at goal. The defender tries to take control over the opponent's offensive player by actively shepherding him. The defender picks up the movement of the offensive player and slows him down, driving him into an unfavorable position. He then attempts to win the ball. Attacking players should be blocked from entering the prime positions in the slot and forced into less favorable areas.